Yes, good evening. Good.
Evening, sir.
How is your evening?
Good, good.
All right, great.
Evening, how are you?
I'm doing
Good.
fine,
How are
thanks.
you?
And how are you?
And tomorrow is Friday, there's no section. And the boss don't
Fine,
really
thank
kill them.
you. Fine, no complaint. All right, great.
Yeah? When I was Friday, we don't have to go. Are you home? Let me tell you my problem. Yeah, but don't tell any guy yet. Who's that? I? Your mom will go.
All right, you are all welcome to our day 3 of our Forex lesson. Just a moment. There is a group that I didn't invite. I'll drop it now. Okay. We are basically going to learn on how to use our trading app or the trading application that we use. We have a lot of trading apps in existence. We have MetaTrader 4, which is when I started trading, it was the first, it was the app we were using to trade, and then later they released MT5, which is just an improved version of MT4. Okay, but they are more like the same. Okay, they don't really differ that much. So what we are going to do, the first step is to install the trading app on your device. Let me just share my screen. Let me try to share my screen. Mm. All right. I believe you can all see the screen. When you log in, okay. When you log into your trading account, no WhatsApp. When you log into your trading account, just pass this step again, then I'll reshare it again. I'll remove the screen sharing just for me to log into my trading account. Let's all log into our trading accounts.
Okay.
Are we winning? Okay. When you log into your trading account, you should navigate to Traders Hub. Then you scroll down to any of your MT5 account, okay? Then you should have a page that looks similar to what I have here, where you have a standard. I recommended you to create or to open a standard account. Then on standard, you should click where it says open, okay? You click on open. When you click on open, you should come to this page. Can we all come to this page? Are we there? I don't want you to watch the session like you are watching a movie. I want us to interact and you should follow. Are we on this page? Just log in to your trading account. Come on this page. Let me know if you are having issues coming to this page. Are we there?
Yeah, but our network is kind of not so good because we are online. Just so
Okay.
slow.
Okay, good. And the rest, where are we? I don't want to teach just more like I'm preaching, or else some of you will miss out and I will not know that you are having issues there. So when you talk to me, at least I know if we are on the right page or not.
Yes, we are on the same page, sir.
Okay, good. All right, then we can proceed. Once you are here, you download the trading app here. Can you see, depending on the device that you are using, most of us, we use Windows computers. So that is MetaTrader 5 Windows app. You click on download, okay? Then it will download on your computer. If you are using a cell phone, just search for MT5 on the Play Store, App Store, where you download Zoom, WhatsApp. You should download, just search for MT5. You should download something that looks like this. With this logo, the blue logo, you are going to find this logo. Install it on your cell phone. The steps are more like the same with the Windows. So we are going to do the computer version. And then depending on our time, we can try to do the phone version, but you should be able to follow. The steps are the same. Once you are there, you will then have the downloaded file here. Like I have Deriv SVG set up. You just double click on it. You install it just like you install any other apps. Next. I already have it. I'm just taking you through the steps. Once you're done with the installation, let me just cancel it. I already have it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, from the opening from standard account and then open.
Did you find? Okay. Then on
The next step.
open, when you are here, let me just go back to open. Yes, I want people like you. When there's something wrong, please ask immediately. You can't wait until at the end of the session. That's when you want to say, no, but there at open, I didn't get it well. Just speak immediately when we are there. Okay, at open, you should come to this page. Now, the next thing is we want to download the trading program or software on our device. If you are using a Windows computer, you just click on download. If you are using a Mac, you can download, or Linux and so on. And then if you are using a phone, you should click on App Store, Google Play, or App Gallery. Depending on the device that you are using, you choose for your device here. That is what you should do. If you are using XM, please, I advise you, for you to be able to follow the lessons very well, please create a derivative account. We can't be mixing brokers. You'll be lost. If you're using XM, someone is commenting, please, there's a link on the group. Go and create a derivative account. That you were supposed to do it already on day one. Okay, or else you'll be on your own. We won't be able to help you. Okay? All right, then when you're done with the installation, you will get an app that looks like this. You get an app that looks like this. By default, you are going to get it looking like this. Let me just show you. Something like this, okay? It should not scare you, like black with green things. Is this what you're getting? Let me know when you are done with the installation. Are we getting the same thing?
What I'm getting is quarters and then a quarter chart trader history.
Yeah, it's the same. It's here. You should be is it here? Code trading. I think network is really network is probably challenging us. Maybe you might be somewhere here. Or no, if you are not there, you might be somewhere here. If you are not there, you might be somewhere here. If not, you might be somewhere here. Are you getting something familiar?
No.
Read for me what.
Okay, quarter when you open. What I'm getting is it's like a quarter and then
Oh,
step index is showing boom 1,000, 2,000 dead.
or you might be here. We skipped a step.
She's using her phone, I think.
Yeah, we skipped a step. Pardon? I should use a phone.
I was saying maybe it's displaying like that because she's using a phone. Is she not using a phone?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, because if you are using a phone, it has to come like that.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, then let's proceed. Yeah, maybe you are using a phone. Then what you have to do, it's very simple. Chances are that you will get here. Instead of there, you will fall here. File, open an account. Yeah. So here you should just search for your broker. We'll spend some time here. We are not going to rush because very important things. You just have to search for your broker. When you click on open, your broker provides you with this detail. The broker name, in this case, is Deriv SVG LLC. This is what we're going to search for. And then the server, it's Deriv SVG server. This is the server we're going to choose. And then the login ID, we just pick we can just copy it. Now we come here, depending on the broker that you are using, every broker provides you with those information. In this case, you can just search for Deriv, find your company, and then you will have a list of Deriv BVI, Deriv FX, Deriv SVG, Deriv V, Deriv Instruments, and so on. If it's XM Global, you just search for XM Global. On MT5, you can log in with any broker that you are using. It's just one app. You see XM Global is here. You could log into XM. Or if you are using XNES or any broker, you just click on Find Broker. There you go. XNES, here it's XNES. But in this case, you see there are a lot of XNES. You have to pay attention to which XNES you are given. So in this case, we're given our broker is Deriv SVG LLC. So that is what you're going to look for. We'll look for Deriv SVG LLC. Then you click next, okay? You have to select the correct broker. And then since you already have created an account, I requested you to create an account, a demo account. You click on connect with an existing trading account. You should have an existing account if you already have an account. Then on login, you put in the login ID, this number here, the login ID. That is what you're going to put on the login. You can write it down somewhere. You can use the copy button. You click on copy, and then you paste here. You paste it there. So as you are creating your trading account, you should be prompted to create a password of your choice. You just have to put in the password. And then on the server, there are 3 servers. A server is like a computer whereby when you're operating, when you create an account, since we are a lot, so if they put us all on one computer or on one database, it's going to be too slow to respond. So what they do is they allocate us to different servers. Let me just mute you. All those that just joined, you all welcome. They allocate us at different servers in a way that if they allocated you at server number 1, if you try to go and log in at server number 2, it's not going to go through. So you have to pay attention to your server. So if you are trying to log in and then you get an error saying that authorization failed, just know that either your password, your broker, or your server is wrong. All the 4 have to match. Your broker, your login ID, your password, and your server. So in this case, which server we are located to? I think it's Deriv server without a number. Let's just double check. Deriv server, yes. That one, Deriv SVG server without any number. Okay. Then we select Deriv SVG. We put in a password of our choice. So the one that you created. Then you will come to this page. At the bottom here, down on your lower right corner, you can see something that looks like a network bar, like MTC or TN mobile network. When you have successfully logged in, you should have some network. You should have some networks right there when you have successfully logged in properly, okay? If you are not getting some networks, just know something is wrong. So there should be something displaying there. Okay. All right, now what we have here, it will come like this. The next thing we are going to do is to change the colors and the interface of this thing. Are we fine? Can we proceed?
Yes, we are fine.
Okay, now let's try to change the colors. To change the colors, you just have to right click and then you go to properties, okay? You go to properties after You right click. Then this page will pop up. On this page, there is colors, there is show, and there is common. So we are going to change the colors. You change the background to any preferred color. The traditional color is white in the background. You change to white, okay? And then the foreground, you want it to be black. Foreground is these lines, these numbers here that looks like a ruler on your right. The foreground, we want it to be black, okay? And then the grid, we want it to be, we don't want to have any color. So you match it with the background. So you pick white grid. And then the bar up, what color do you want? You know the price goes up and down. What color do you want to show when the price is going up? And then, so that traditional color is when the price is going up, you want it to show red. And then when the price is going down, you want it to show, sorry. The traditional colors are when the price is going up, you want it to show green.
Green.
Or white, yeah. When the price is going down, you want it to show red or black. Most of us, we use green and red. Few people prefer black and white, or you can choose any color of your choice. So we are going to choose for bar up, we are going to choose green. You pick any green that you see that it's good for you. Where is the original green? Let's just pick this one, okay? That is green. And then bar down, when the price is going down, you want it to show red. And then we have bull candle. Bull candle is, we're going to learn about candlesticks later. It's also part of when the price is going up. You choose green, the same as the bar up. You choose, where is the green? Green. And then the bear candles. Bears is when the price is going down as well. Bulls is when the price is going up. You choose red. Okay. See, we are already here. You can zoom in and out using this plus and minus. If you want to zoom in, you use the plus. Now we have price showing in these ways. These are bars. Price can be displayed, or the chart can be displayed in three ways. You can use bars, just like in high school. We could display information, that part of statistic in bar chart, pictograph, and pie chart, those things. It's the same information, but we can display it as a bar graph, like here, these are bars. And then you can also switch and show them. You can create shortcuts of those things here, but they're already here. Or you can use a line to show the same information, or you can use candlesticks. So these things, these are the mostly used ones. So you are going to use these things a lot compared to the other things. So what we have here is the things that you see on our screenshots. These are the things that you see us posting on the group. So if you see here on the, I think I logged out. If you see on WhatsApp, we posted something like this today. So that is what it means. What it means, these green things, meaning the price was going up here. Here the price was going up, where it was green, 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 and then red, the price was going down. That is, when I say price, I'm referring to the exchange rate, okay? So that is our price. It's business. You know, we buy and sell. So in a place where you buy and sell, a market, there should be a price. So to us, our price is the exchange rate. So in this case, price was going down and so on. So these are the things that you see on people's status and so on. For those that are new, there's nothing special about it. Like I told you, hope you know these colors now. Now, the next thing that you're gonna have to know is how to buy and sell. Most important things. How do you buy and how do you sell? There are different ways that you can do this. So you don't just buy or you don't just sell. You do analysis. Actually, sorry. You do analysis. So after you do your analysis, you now have to make a prediction of the exchange rate on where you think it will go. Whether the exchange rate will go down or whether the exchange rate will go up. So if you think the exchange rate may be between the euro versus the US dollar will go up or it will appreciate, you buy. So if you think the exchange rate will go down, you sell. Those are the two decisions that we make. You don't just think, you do analysis, and we're gonna focus more on analysis later in the days. Now what you're gonna do is, let's say after you have done your analysis now, I will not teach you how to do analysis now. We're gonna cover those things later. And you think the price will go up. Now you want to buy. How do you buy? To buy, it's very simple. There are different ways that you can do that, but I'm gonna show you all the possible ways. If you are new, if you are buying for the first time, chances are that your account, you will have, let me just disable this thing. One-click trading, I'll just disable it. Okay. When you want to buy, you can come on new order. Okay. You can come on new order, and then on new order, here is where you are going to put the volume. The volume is it's known as the lot size. It's the quantity that you want to buy. You know, when you go in a shop, you decide if you want to buy 1 banana or you want to buy 2 bananas or 3 bananas and so on. It's the same here. This is the volume. If you use 0.01 lot, that is the smallest possible volume you can use, meaning if you use 0.02 lot and then someone uses, if you use 0.01 lot, that is the minimum lot size, and then the other person uses 0.02 lot, what it means that when you are in profit of a $5, the person that uses 0.02 lot will be in profit of $10. You with a 0.01 will be in $5. Someone that is a 0.02 will be in a $10. The profit works the same as the loss. So if you use 0.01 lot and you are in profit of if you are in a loss of a negative $5, someone that have used a 0.02 will be in loss times 2 of you. That is a multiplier, in other words. So then this is how you decide on how much you want to lose. When you are entering a trade, you can know and you can make a decision on how much you want to lose, whether you want to lose a $5 only, or whether you want to lose a $10, or whether you want to lose a $20. And a lot size is one of the key factors that plays that role. Okay, so we're gonna go with the minimum lot size. That is where you put the minimum lot size. And then here you choose market execution. So market execution is when you want to buy and sell immediately, when you want to buy and sell at the market price, at the price that you are seeing on the chart. That is a market execution. Now what you do is when you want to buy, you put your volume there, then you come here and click buy by market. Before we do that, assuming you have already selected, first you need to select what do you want to buy and what do you want to sell. Maybe you want to buy, let's say, the exchange rate between GBP and US dollar, or you want to buy maybe gold, for example, here. Maybe you want to buy gold. So what you do is you just come on new order, you put in 0.01 lot, the minimum volume, okay? Then you click on buy by market. So like this, market buy, done. The order went through. So now you just say, okay. Now what is happening here is, I used a shortcut, sorry, I didn't explain that. Now what you can do on your computer, you use a shortcut key, Control T. Just control, you hold control, then you press letter T. You are going to see some informations down here. So the same as the phone version, you're gonna find those informations on your phone as well. What we have is you have your balance. Like now I have a balance of 1.8 USD on this account. And then you have your equity. Your equity is your balance plus minus your loss. Currently, this is where it shows your profit and your loss. Like now it's in profit of this position that we just opened. When you buy or sell, we say you have opened a position. So this position that you just opened, it's now in profit of a 12 cents. Okay, it's in profit of a 12 cent US dollar. Now what we have here, now it's in a loss. When it's in blue, it's in profit. When it's in red, meaning it's in loss. Now your equity, it's your balance plus or minus your profit or your loss. It gives you the equity. And then we have margin and margin level. We're gonna look at these things in details on day 5 or 6. That is the margin. It's the required money that you need to open that position or to hold a losing position. That is what is called margin. That is what is called margin. We're going to look at that later on, how to balance it with a lot, how to do the calculations, and so on. Now, moving forward, like this, you have bought, you have the details of the order. It's called an order. We have opened a position. That is, what symbol is it? XAU USD. That is the symbol for gold. I'm not a physician or whatsoever, but physics, if you remember the periodic table, you remember those elements on the periodic table. Apparently, gold, you remember that category was metals and so on. On the periodic table, the symbol for gold is XAU. It's a metal, né? This is the symbol on the periodic table. So that is where they got this name XAU from the periodic table. And then USD is the US dollar. So this is the exchange rate between gold and US dollar, XAU USD. Most of the brokers, you will find it as XAU USD or you will find it as gold. Okay. Now, moving forward, what we now have is that is the symbol, that is gold. And then it creates a ticket number. This is just an identity, an identifier. And then the time that you have bought it and so on, and the date. And then what type was it? We did a buy, okay? And then the volume that we used, it's a 0.01. And then at what price did we buy? So we bought at this price. This is where it shows the price. This ruler that we have here, that is where it shows the price or the exchange rate. And then we still don't have a stop loss. I'll explain what our stop loss is shortly. And then we don't have a take profit. And then this is the market price. Where is the price as we speak? Okay. Then this is where it shows your profit or your loss. Now we are in loss of a 0.25. When you want to sell, it's the same. You just have to, you can buy and sell whenever you want, as much as you want, depending on your available balance. Okay. Now what we have here is let me check. Okay, now what we have here is now it's in profit. We only have one position. If we want to buy again, you can go on new order, then you say buy by market. This is the manual way of buying. There's a fast way. I'll show you now. It's shortcuts, okay? We have shortcuts. When you want to sell, it's the same. You go on new order, you choose your volume, and then you say sell by market. Then you just click there, sell by market, then you say, okay. Like that, you have sold. Now we have 3 orders, buy, sell. And you are the boss. You buy when you want, you sell when you want, and you can close the position, meaning you can exit. When you're in loss, you can decide to cancel at any time. You say, no, I'm in a loss of a $5. It's fine for now. I'll cancel. I'll accept the loss of a $5. When you're in profit, you can decide, no, I'm in profit of a $5. I want to take my profit and maybe go and buy fat cakes, whatever you want to buy. Okay. Or you buy airtime, super away, whatever you want. So you are the boss of your account. And then when you want to close or cancel, you check here. This is where you buy, you close, you just come here. Then you say, you click on the cross. You just close like this. Now we are closing. You just have to accept a close like that. And then if you don't want these things to be popping up like this, it's a long story, né? You can activate what is known as one-click trading. One-click trading is, you just go on tools, options, and then you go on trades. You activate one-click trading. It will accept, it will request you to to accept the terms and conditions. So what is going to happen is one-click trading. The moment you click that function, it will be executed without having a double confirmation with you. For example, if you want to buy, you can now use this shortcut after you have activated one-click trading. To buy, you can simply click on buy. See, the moment I click, the order will be filled in without requesting me for permission and so on. And then when you want to sell, let me just reduce the lot. I'm being charged some funny spreads here. When you want to sell, you can now just click on sell, just like that. You sell, the order will go through. When you want to close, you just gonna close on like that without those things popping up. So that is how you buy and sell on a computer. Do you have questions before we can proceed? Or are we fine? Give me a green light.
I think you can.
We are fine, but we are using the phones.
Yeah, we'll come to the phone shortly, okay? So now
fine,
when...
I'm using...
Pardon?
I'm fine, I'm using the computer.
You're using a computer. Let me just download Zoom. In the meantime, let me download Zoom on one of my phone. So I'll be able to connect it and share. Okay, it's downloading. Now, the next thing that we want to learn is how to set stop loss and take profit. A stop loss is it's an order or an instruction that you tell your broker that I am buying, but I don't have time to sit on this computer for hours. So if you see that I'm in a loss of a $10, because what's going to happen is if you buy like this, you did a buy, né? Now what's going to happen is the more it goes up, because you have chosen the direction that it will go up, the more it will go up, the more you are going to make profit. You can hold it, if it keeps going up even until next year, you can hold for as long as you want. If it keeps going up, you're going to make profit as the more it goes up. Okay. So the opposite is also true. The more it goes down, the more you're going to make losses. So if it keeps going down, you're going to make losses. Now you have to decide that if you are in profit, where do you want to take the profit? You decide yourself. You tell your broker that I am buying gold now, but I'm going to sleep. If you see it here, please close it and take the profit for me. It's known as pending order, or they are known as, what is the other thing? But they are just known as orders. You are ordering or giving instruction to your broker to do it for you. And then when you don't want it to lose much, what you do is, when you are here, okay, you tell your broker that I'm going to sleep, but if you see it, the market here, please close it. I want to get out in that loss. So when you give an order for the broker to close you when you are in loss, it's known as a stop loss. You are stopping your loss. You don't want to, maybe you plan to lose a $10 while you are sleeping. You don't want to wake up and your account is in a loss of a $50. You give that instruction to the broker. That is known as a stop loss. And when it's in profit, it's known as a take profit order, okay? Now what you're gonna do, on a phone, it's very fast, as well as on the phone, on the PC, it's very fast. So it's much faster on the PC, sorry. What you do is, after you have, let me just remove these stop losses. I'm just gonna, on TP, that is take profit, on S stop loss, I'll just cancel that number. On the PC, it's very fast. What you do is, when you open an order, there will be a dotted line. You just have to drag that dotted line. When you drag it in a losing zone, like for a buy, when you drag it down, that is the losing zone. You drag up to the certain level that you want, you release. Just like that, you have set a stop loss. Now what you do is, as you are dragging, I'll be a bit slow. As you are dragging, check closely on this side, on your left side. There is where it's written SL, there's an amount that is changing. That is the amount that you are going to lose. Like now, if we set the stop loss here, we are going to lose a $5. If you want to lose a $10, you can push it up to a $10. Can you see where there is a $10? That is a $10. Now that is a stop loss of $10. Okay, you decide where you want to put it. Okay, you are in control. And then you can minimize this one-click trading to give you space at the top, just there. You can now drag to the top for profit. If you want maybe a profit of $15, you can drag up to there, you leave. So this is exactly how we make money when we are trading Forex. So if I show you, no, it's fine. We'll just get to that later. So what we do now, you have told your broker that I am going to sleep, but if you see my trade in -10, please close it for me. And then if you see my trade in profit of a $15, please close it for me. Okay. Now what you do is, if you have multiple positions, maybe you want to buy another, maybe you want to buy, you open 2 positions. You have opened 2 positions, but you want to use the same stop loss that you have used here. What you do is you just press Control T for this thing to come up. And then on SL, the first position, there's a stop loss, but the second position, there is nothing. What you do is you can just copy this number, you paste it here. You just double click there, you copy that number, Control C, I'm using shortcut on my keyboard, Control C, you copy, and then you double click where there is a blank stop loss, you paste. So what's gonna happen is you have used the same stop loss, and then if we are to use the same take profit, we can double click there, you copy, and then you double click here, you paste. The procedures are the same on the phone, we'll be getting there, okay? And then what you do is, if you don't want to use the same stop loss, you can then drag around to where you want to separate them. Can you see? I have 2 orders. One of the order is using the initial stop loss. One of the order, you can drag these things around. Even here, since there are 2, if you drag, one will remain and one will be separated. Let me see, there's a message in the chat room. Need to rewatch the recording. Why do you want to rewatch the recording? Am I too fast, or are we okay? Or you just want to rewatch it, maybe to master the things very well? Are we okay before you can proceed? So far, so good.
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, let's.
But as for me, since I'm a slow learner, please, I may need it.
Why do you need it?
I want to go watch it.
You don't understand now?
I'm very much slow to catch up.
Now I want to know, you don't understand now, or you just want to repeat to master it very well? Are we fine for now? You just want a repetition, or you don't understand?
A repetition, since I'm a slow learner. For now, I might take it, but with a slow pace. Sometimes I miss out some.
Okay, or maybe it comes next week, you have forgotten already.
Yeah.
No problem. I'll upload this on YouTube, then I will share the link. It's not a problem.
All right, thank you.
All right, welcome. Okay. Now the next thing that you want to do is, do you have questions before you can proceed? Or we can go ahead.
I have a question.
Sure, you can ask.
When you are doing the stop loss, and in that way, it's like it's more like you are analyzing, or you are just telling the brokers or what to do. Like you just want maybe to get $10 profit, and then you want only to get a $10, or even if the market is good, or how?
Okay, a stop loss, it's a decision that you make based on the money that you have in your account and also based on your analysis. It's both. When you analyze, you make a decision that, like if I'm to show you, we took a buy on AUD USD, remember, in the morning. If you are using a laptop, you just have to click a shortcut, Control M on your keyboard. Then this thing will come up. It's known as a market watch. It's where you find a list of all the available instruments. If you can't use Control M, you can find it in the shortcuts, okay? This is a toolbox. This is where you put your favorite tools. We use all these tools depending on what you want. You can simply just right-click on this one on algo trading, if I'm not mistaken. You just customize. Then what we have here, these are the selected buttons. This is what we have on top there. But what we have is available buttons. There are other buttons that you can use, but they are hidden, okay? Like now, Market Watch, you can double click Market Watch. When you double click it, it will disappear from available, it will move to selected, meaning when it will move to selected, it's gonna show there on top. Then when you don't want it, for example, if we don't want it to show on top, maybe for the sake of space, you only want your favorite ones to be there. Like profile, if I don't want it, I'll double click it and then it will disappear on top and it will also disappear from the selected button. It will jump to the available button. The symbol, I don't want it, you keep doing that. Now what we want here, you want your toolbox. I want the toolbox. I also want the template. I'm gonna show you the template. There are a lot of things to do about this platform, guys. For example, if I want to show the market watch, instead of using the shortcut for Control M, so it gives me these options, okay? You can also use this, this one. The shortcut that we just added, show or hide market watch, whether it's green, red. When you click on it, it brings up the market watch also. When you click on it, it makes it disappear. You just do that when you want. You click on it again when you don't want it, when you want it to disappear. Now you bring it up. You can either scroll through manually to look for AUD USD if you are looking for it, or you can scroll all the way down. Then you search for what you want. On MT5, you can do this, but on MT4, you can't. You just search for AU USD, then you press enter. The market will automatically take you where AUD USD and highlight it. There it is. Now there are two ways to bring up the chart for AU. Like now we are on the chart for gold. If you check in the corner here, there's an abbreviation of the current chart. So this chart that we are seeing, it's for gold, XAU USD. If you want the chart for AU USD, so you analyze it. What you do, there are two ways that you can bring it up. The easiest way is you just click on it, then you drag your mouse all the way to the current chart. Then you release your mouse. Then it will automatically be replaced by AUD USD. So if you check there in the corner, it's no more gold. It's now AUD USD. What it means that this chart that you are now seeing, it's the chart for AUD USD. Then you do your analysis. These things, they mean a lot that you are looking at. The reason I decided that we should buy AUD USD, there is something that I saw here that looks very interesting that makes me believe that in a week or 2 weeks to come, we are going to see AU USD here, somewhere here. Just mark or indicate it. There's something that makes me believe 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now, we're gonna see it there. What we do now is we buy now and hold until maybe 2 or 3 weeks or a month until it gets there, then we make profit. So for example, if we buy it now with a minimum lot, we buy it now, we can set our stop loss right there, but now it's a bit late to buy because we already bought it. And then if it comes here, you are risking a $4, but if it comes until there, you can make like a $19 and so on. If we push it a bit to 20, that is like a risk to reward of 1 to 5. If you risk a $5, you make a 25. You risk a 10, you make a $50 and so on. But let's just close. I should create a demo account where I can do these demonstrations. Now I'm doing things on a real account. And this is US dollars. A $2, it's a lot. About a $50, it's about super aware. Okay. But let's just finish the yeah, it's like yeah, for lessons, I will prefer to operate this thing on demo because we can now play around as much as we want without losing anything. Okay, but it's okay. Let's just proceed for now. Now what we have is where did we stop? Setting stop loss. Now, before we get
Yes.
to the pending orders, now when you have changed on a different note, I'm going to talk about something different, then we'll come back to what we are leaving. Remember, we changed colors at the beginning, the red and green. If you don't want to keep doing that every time you open your computer, what you do is you save it as a template. You save your settings as a template, okay? You just have to right click, very important. You go to template, then you click save. Sorry, it's save template. So you can give it a name just like you save any, let's say, Microsoft document, Word or Excel. Maybe you can call it Regina. If your name is Regina 01, for example, maybe that's the first one. Then you click on save. What will happen is next time when you open your computer, let's say it comes like this, you don't have to repeat the process to go to properties and so on. What you do is you just have to right click, you go to template, then you look for Regina 01, then boom, your settings will automatically be there with your preferred colors. You can also find the template, let's say when you close it here, in the shortcuts, it's there on top, it's not here. You can put it as your favorite tool. You scroll down, we should be able to see, or is it already? Can't see it there. Yeah, it's already there, sorry. It's here. This is the shortcut for template. You can click there, you go to Regina 01, then boom, your colors are already there. You don't have to repeat the process. Okay, now moving forward, we were busy with gold. I want to add gold on the chart. Now what you do, before we continue again, let me squeeze in some important things that I'm picking up. What you want is, maybe there's something that you are looking for that is not here. You can search for it down here. Or what you can do is, if you want to have, maybe you are only interested to trade gold and NASDAQ, only 2 things. Or maybe you're only interested to trade 10 things, because you can't trade all of them. There are a lot. Now what you have to do is you can simply just, one of the methods you can do, you right click and then you say show all. Like now it's showing all. Okay, now you can delete what you don't want from this list by simply clicking the delete button on your keyboard. Like if I click on USD CAD and I want to remove it, I simply just click delete, it goes. And then I can delete as much as I want. Maybe I only want to trade a few things. You can delete all the things that you don't want. You only want to leave the ones that you are interested in, okay? This is the other thing you can do on this platform.
Sorry, I have a question.
Sure.
Okay, when you say if you only want to trade on the end, okay, well, if I delete, and then at times comes that maybe you say, okay, you give a signal about what to sell, but I delete it. How will I get it back? Or maybe I would not trade on that specific thing that maybe I deleted.
Okay, to get it back, it's very simple. Maybe if I give a signal on AUD USD and you have deleted it, you just come here, click to add. Can you see this option? The last line. Click to add. Then you search for what you are looking for, maybe AUD,
Yes.
AUD USD. Then you press enter. There it is, it's added already. Or maybe you are looking for
Okay.
New Zealand USD. You just search
Thank
for
you.
it at the bottom, then you press enter. It's added. There it is. Or what you can do, if you want your whole list to come back, you right click on one of them, then you click on show all. When you delete it, doesn't mean you are permanently deleting. You are just hiding it. That is what it means. You can show all, then all your instruments are here. Hope it's clear there. You just play around with it. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Yes,
Now
it is.
okay. Okay, good. Now we go back to how to buy and sell. Let's assume you want to buy and sell, but you don't want to buy now. There is something you are waiting for before you can buy, but you also don't have the time. You want to go and sleep. You need to rest. You cannot sit in front of your computer. You can actually tell your broker that, you broker, I want to sleep, but I am waiting for the market. Maybe I want it to come until here. When it comes here, this is where I want to buy, but maybe it will only arrive there around 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be sleeping. Just as an example. Okay. You can tell your broker that I am going to sleep, but if you see the price coming down until here, buy it for me. You can give an instruction. It's under the category of pending orders. Now what will happen is the broker will take that as an order. When I'm referring to the broker, it's the system. It's computers. These things are computers. It's not people behind it. The computer will take that, or the broker will record it in their system. What will happen is, even if your computer is on or off, the moment the price will reach this level, an order will automatically be triggered on your account based on the instructions that you have given. It's you to give these instructions exactly as you want them. Then the broker will do it exactly as you preferred. Then when you buy here, when you are giving the instruction, you give the instructions on what lot size the broker should buy with, where should the stop loss be, whether you want to buy or sell, where should the broker get out if you are wrong while you are still sleeping. Maybe at 2 o'clock, it gets triggered and you are in a loss while you are sleeping. Where should the broker get out? In a $5 or in a $10? Maybe around 6 o'clock while you are still dreaming that favorite dream before you wake up in the morning. You are in a loss, you don't have time, the broker can do everything for you. Those are known as pending orders. Okay. Now what you do is, now what we do, someone is asking when we're gonna cover the lessons on how to analyze. How to analyze, those are advanced lessons for those that are continuing with us with the mentorship program. We have 2 mentorship programs at the moment. We have face-to-face. I'm currently in Windhoek, so where we are going to have, starting Monday, we are going to have face-to-face lessons in Windhoek for 1 week from Monday to Sunday. If you are interested in face-to-face, they are available at 4.5, or one-on-one lesson. Meaning you pay your 4,500 tonight or until Monday, whenever you want to start. And then we meet face-to-face. I sit here, you sit there, then I show you all these things, how to analyze and everything face-to-face. Okay. If you can't afford, or if you are not in Windhoek, we have a cheaper or in economy option currently on special. We have an online program that we give at 7,000. We gave it a discount last month of 3.5. Currently, it's on super special. It's a birthday special to the first 10 people for 1,800 Namibian dollar only. 3 spots are taken. We have 7 spots left for this October. First come, first save. And then what is the other thing? Yeah, that is where we're going to teach how to analyze. Those are advanced things. It's the introduction. This is a beginner's course that I'm giving for free. It's a beginner, just for you to begin and start trading. But if you want to advance, so mentorship will be a big or a good platform for you. If you can't catch us next week for face-to-face, we'll have another face-to-face the beginning of November, okay? You can either choose to take this one or you can go for the 1st of November. So it's not really a big thing, but for online, you can come at any time. And then we'll as well be launching copy trading services. Copy trading is where you deposit money in your own trading account. And then after you deposit the money in your own trading account, you can then decide to connect or link your account to our account. When our account will make profit of a 10%, you also make a 10%. When it's in a loss of a 10%, you also make a loss of a 10%. And then we're gonna share, if there is profit, we're gonna share 30-70, meaning we keep 30%, you take the 70% of the profit. The money that is made, it's all yours. Okay, those are other offers that are available. We'll have Q&A session at the end if you have questions on that. But for now, let's proceed. How do we then tell the broker to do what we are referring to? Let's just close these things that we have been opening. Let's close these things. We want to close. Okay. Now what you do is there are shortcuts to do these things very fast. Okay. The easiest way is to use on your computer. If you want to buy and sell at the bottom, you know when the price comes down, you have two options. When it comes until here, you want to tell your broker, maybe you want to buy, or maybe you want the broker to sell it for you. And if it goes up, you also have two options. Maybe you want the broker to buy it for you, and then you have, or maybe you want the broker to sell it for you. At the end, you have a total of 4 options, okay? At the end, you have a total of 4 options. How do you figure out the 4 options? We have buy stop. They are called buy stop and sell stop, and a sell limit and buy limit. You don't have to memorize them. The computer can guide you for you not to make a mistake. Now what you have to do is this, okay? You right click at the bottom, and then a lot of options will come up. You go on trading. When you want to perform something, you see where the price is. The price is now here, where there is a line. When you want to perform a buy or sell, when you want to instruct the broker to buy for you a sell or sell for you at the bottom or at the bottom of the price, you use these 2 options, a buy limit or a sell stop. Meaning when you want the broker to buy for you at the bottom of the price, you use a buy limit. When you want the broker to sell for you, you use a sell stop. And you can also put an alert. An alert is an alarm that you can put on the platform. If the price, maybe you want, when the price will get there, you want an alarm to go off so that if you are on a computer, even when you are sleeping, you will hear it click, 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 just like alarms on our cell phones. For you to know that, okay, the price is now where I wanted it to be. Maybe you are busy in the kitchen cooking, for example, and you also want to trade, but you are waiting for the price to reach a certain level. You put an alert, that is an alarm, and then when it touches them, the alarm will go off, it will make noise, and then you know, okay, it's now at the level. You run quickly, you can put an order, you go back in the kitchen and you continue cooking. So these are the things that you have to master to help you with your trading. Okay, and the alarm, you can shift it around. So if you shift it like this, it will be at the price that you want. If you don't want to shift it at the wrong place, you can drag. While you are dragging, you move your mouse to the price that you want, you see, it's following the mouse wherever you want to shift. Then wherever you're going to release, if you release here, it's going to be aligned where the mouse is up to, that is where it is. It's going to show a dotted line. So then if you don't want it, you can right click, then you delete. You can delete the alarm out. Very interesting things on the platform that you can use. So once you master the MT5 platform, your life will be easy. So that's why I'm teaching you these things, to make your life easy. So I want you to master the MT5 platform to simplify things. Now, to buy and sell, you just have to right click, but then you have to be very careful. Why? You can click there, so you buy immediately, fast way, but it uses the previous lot size that you used on the platform. Now what you do to avoid making blunders, you should always double check the lot size. Or to avoid you using this lot size that you have already used, what you do is you just come here, you come check, even me, I don't memorize this thing. I just come check, what do I want? Oh, I want a buy limit because I want to buy at the bottom. What you do, you don't press, because you don't want to use a wrong lot size. Maybe I want to use a smaller lot than what is there. Maybe I want to use a 0.01. What I have to do, I go back to new order, where there is type. I switch from market execution, I put a pending order. What order do I want? I want a buy limit. You choose from here now. Therefore, I want a buy limit with what volume? That is the volume you use. And before you do that, this is the manual way. You want to pick a price where you want to buy. Maybe you want to buy at this price, at 2684.60. You say new order, you change buy limit. At what price? You punch in the price. That is 2684.60. Then if you want to set your stop loss, at what price do you want it? Maybe when you want to buy here, if it's here, you want it to be closed out, you pick that number that is there. Okay, the numbers are showing on the right, 2671. Maybe you want it to be stopped out at 2671. Where do you want to take profit if you are correct? Maybe you want it to come until there, 2694. You get the number there. If you don't want to put the stop loss, it's also fine. You don't have to put it immediately. You can go modify later. That is a 2694. Then you click on place. Okay. When you click on place, let me just, okay. When you click on place, you have 3 dotted lines. The dotted lines are the lines that are showing your order. The green dotted line, it says buy limit on the left. It's where you have instructed the broker to buy for you if price reaches there. And then when it buys, you want it from here, it will continue to go up. It will start going up. Then what you have is, here is where your stop loss is. If it goes down, you want the broker to take you out, and it shows the loss that you're going to be taken out with if it goes in a loss at that level. It's a loss of a $13.60. And then if it's in profit, you want the broker to take your profit maybe in a $9. Maybe you are not happy with the arrangement. You want to balance things. If you want to change the whole order, maybe you don't want to buy here. You will change your mind. You want to come buy somewhere here at a lower level. It's not a problem. You just simply have to drag the green line. When you drag the green line, everything will follow. You drag, it's coming with its stop loss. The stop loss are also dragging. You release where you want to set, where you have changed your mind to. Now, maybe you don't want the stop loss. You are saying, no, the stop loss is too big. How can it be bigger than the profit? It's not a problem. You can move around the stop loss by simply dragging it. you drag it up to that level, you release. That is the new stop loss of a $6, or maybe you want, no, not $6, $7.92. And then profit, maybe you want to change it to somewhere here. You push it up, maybe to maybe $14, whatever, $15 maybe. You push it up to 15. The amounts are showing on the left of the screen, somewhere there. Now you go and sleep. If the price comes here, the same second your order will be triggered, very fast, in milliseconds. If the order does not come here, nothing will happen. If the order does not come here, nothing will happen until when? You can decide. Maybe forever, nothing should happen. Or you can decide if by next week the price did not reach here, you want to say, no, it's fine, I don't want it. You can instruct the broker how long should the order, how long should it wait? You get it? You can instruct the broker, you can instruct the broker.
I have a question.
Sure, you can ask.
I see up there's a M1, M5, M1 what? And then I put that stop loss, or I put the buying stop. Okay, now on the okay, which one is preferable to do? Is it on M1? M1 means minute 1 or minute 5 or something like that, and hours and something like that, ne?
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, you are a bit ahead of us. You are asking advanced things. Maybe you are doing some research on your own, or you are already a trader. But you have asked a good question. I will try to answer it at the level of what we have covered for now. Those are time frames, meaning when we want to, if we choose M1, we are choosing a 1 minute time frame. What do we mean? We want to see what is happening every minute. Maybe this minute, if the price goes down, we want it to paint red. And then the next minute, if the price goes up, we want it to paint green. You are interested in the smaller detail, what is happening every minute, you switch to M1. If you switch to M5, you are interested into the result on what is happening every 5 minutes. You want it, instead of 1 minute, you want the market to summarize what is happening every 5 minutes. And then if you don't want, you can switch to H1, that is 1 hour. So this is 15 minutes, 30 minutes, H1 is 1 hour. You want to know what happened between 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. The general summary, meaning if it's an hour, it will summarize what happened in the 60 minutes and then give you the general result. If for an hour it went up or down. Okay. Now the confusing part, most people ask, if I give a signal on 1 hour, on what time frame should you buy, or on what time frame should you sell? Your analysis, you should know what time frame you are using to analyze, but when to buy and when to sell, it does not matter. Why do I say so? Remember, we trade exchange rates, and the exchange rates, it's exactly the same at any given time. If we pick, maybe, let me use an example of USD ZAR. USD ZAR is the USD versus the rand, which would be like a Namibian dollar. USD ZAR, here we are. As we speak, the exchange rate, it's here on the left. It's trading at 17.688689 something. Okay. Wherever you go, whether you go on Google, whether you go on MT5, whether you go on MTC, on NBC, you watch news, whether you go in the newspaper, the exchange rate, it's not 100% the same, but it's close to the price that you are seeing on the market. If you go on Google right now, you want to check the exchange rate. Let's say 1 USD to ZAR, for example. See, it's 17.68. What is the rate here on the MT5? 17.687 something. Those are just decimal, but the point is the exchange rate is the same on Google and here. Now, when you buy, regardless of the time frame that you use, that you select, the exchange rate is always the same. Whether we switch to M1, the exchange rate is what? It's still 17.68. Whether we go on the monthly time frame, what is the exchange rate? As we speak, it will never change, 17.68. What changed is the medium in which you are viewing. Are you zooming in or out? But the rate is always the same. Now what it means is, if you are on the 5-minute time frame, and then you buy with a 0.01 lot, now, someone is on 1 hour time frame, he buys with the same lot now. An hour later, you all get out. What is going to happen? You guys are going to get exactly the same result. Why? When you are buying, all of you, the exchange rate is 17.68. When you exit at the same time, the exchange rate is going to be the same again. What is going to happen? You're going to get the same result. Maybe the decimals are confusing. If you buy when the rate, let's say it's exactly at 17, you are on 5 minutes, the other person is on 1 minute. Then later, maybe after 2 hours, you all exit. Let's assume the rate have went up to 18. Maybe after an hour, because it's still going to be the same, regardless of the time frame. The rate goes to 17. You both bought at 17 with the same volume, and then you exited all of you at 18 at the same time. You're going to get the same result. In other words, your analysis, it depends on what time frame you use. The favorite or the best time frame to use for your analysis is 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. For your entries, you can go down even to the 30 minutes, but don't go too low. But when you are entering, the result is not affected by the time frame where you are, because price is always the same regardless of the time frame. Is it clear there?
Thank you.
Did I answer your question?
You did.
Okay, good. Let's proceed. Now, what you now have to do is you can instruct your broker. Let's say, yeah. The other thing is maybe like now you're on USD ZAR and you have an order here. You want the chart for USD ZAR. You can either go look for it on the market watch, or you can come here where you have an order. You drag from here, you throw it on the chart. Your chart will be replaced by the chart that you have dragged on. Okay. Those are just shortcuts. You just have to practice and do research. It will make your life easy. You can operate this whole thing without pressing these manual buttons by using keyboard shortcuts only. Okay. Now, what you want is you want to change how long should the order take before it can expire. If you double click on the order, on the green line, you can modify it. Okay. This will pop up. You see here, this expiration. You want it to specify maybe today. You want it to expire when the day will end. If maybe by 11 o'clock, if it's not triggered, you say like, I know it's fine. I don't want it anymore. Or maybe you can specify the day. You can choose on the calendar. You see, there's a calendar that is popping up. Like now it's Thursday. By tomorrow, if it doesn't trigger, maybe you want it to be deleted. Then you say expiration is tomorrow. You can modify. Okay. And then if you don't want it now, you change your mind, you don't want it again, you can double click, then you say delete. everything will be deleted. See? And then on top is the same. If you want the market to buy or sell for you, you right click there, you go to trading, you check. What should you use? It's a sell limit, okay? I'm gonna use a sell limit. And then you can, like now, can you see the price is always up there? And you cannot really clearly see on top. What you can do is you can drag a bit down. You drag to squeeze this thing like to one line. You see, it gives you space on top and you can drag. Where I'm dragging is you come here on the numbers, on the rulers, you drag all the way down and then you do that. And then on trading view, it has advanced. This is MT5 is for beginners, okay? You cannot analyze on trade on MT5. You can, but it's not recommended. The most advanced trade analyzing platform is TradingView, where you have the thing that I'm doing of dragging, okay? Like now, I can only do this, but I can't shift it nice. It's not nice. But with TradingView, it has advanced features, like you can make it a full screen, and you can finish it up again by F11. F11, your whole screen will be occupied by the platform, okay? Then what you have, you can use the up and down arrow to move from one chart to another. That is the fastest thing on TradingView. Like this is the order that we took today in the morning on New Zealand cards, if you remember. Now what you want is, if you want to go up and down, you don't have to squeeze too much like on MT5. What you have to do is very simple. You just squeeze it in a bit. You just come on the ruler just a bit. And then you start dragging. Can you see? The whole chart is moving, keeping the shape of the chart. You can move it around however you want. So that is the beauty of TradingView. When you want it to go back, you can simply just double click and then it's back in shape. Or maybe when you squeeze it like this, you want it to go back. You just double click here, it's back in shape. This function is the same function on MT5. And TradingView also gives you, it's a website. You can create your account for free. Just search for TradingView. It can give you options like this green and red button. What it does, it automatically does the calculations for you. Maybe let's start on a fresh one. Let's not disturb that one. Let's not disturb this one. Okay. You see this entry that we missed on gold, a very nice one. We could be in deep profit now. Let's say maybe you want to sell gold where you are, sell here, and then you want it to come at this up to this bottom. There are shortcuts that can help you calculate how much you're gonna make or lose on this trade. On TradingView, it's there very fast. Like here, you see when you click there, then it's a short position, short or long positions. We're gonna cover this in the advanced lesson. I'm gonna show you how to use TradingView very well, perfectly. You click on it, and then it's gonna show a red and green button where you can simply just drag it back. Maybe you want to set your stop loss. Maybe you want it to come until there. If it's the red one is the stop loss. And then here, where do you want to take your profit? Maybe you want it to come, the green thing is for the take profit, maybe to come until here. Now the beauty that is here, the magic is, there is this thing that is called risk to reward ratio. Maybe let's assume if you set your stop loss there, you're gonna lose a $10. Then it's gonna automatically calculate that if it comes until here, it's a risk to reward ratio of a 1-to-1. Here, risk to reward ratio in the middle. Just check closely. Meaning, if the price comes until here you lose a $10, here you'll make a $10. If it comes until here, it automatically tells you that if it comes here, your risk to reward ratio have changed to a 1-to-2. If you lose a $10 there, you're gonna make a $20 there. So if you target, this is the area that you're targeting, for example, maybe somewhere there, it tells you that your risk to reward ratio is a 5, meaning if you risk a $10, you're gonna make a $50. So risk to reward ratio of 1-to-5. Okay, this is the beauty of TradingView. When you are analyzing, we use TradingView for analysis because it makes life very easy. But when you are entering trading, You can enter here. You can connect your broker's account here and be doing the executions here, but it's not that user-friendly. It's user-friendly and very sweet for analysis. But when you are trading, you want to use, let me exit with the F11. You want to use MT5. MT5 is the best. So you go and analyze on TradingView to buy and sell. You come back to MT5. It have nice features to buy and sell, okay? Now, it's the same when you want to sell, you right click, let's just quickly go through fast one more time. You use a sell limit. So what you're gonna do is you now have just to drag. You drag it a bit. At what level do you want to sell? Maybe at 2708. You come on new order. You have pick pending order. What do you want? It's a sell limit. You have already identified at what price. It's at 2708. Where do you want to set your stop loss? When you are selling, you want the price to go down, meaning if it goes up, you're going to make a loss, maybe at 2718. That is 2718. That is where you want to set the stop loss. Where do you want to set the take profit? You want to set the take profit maybe at 2674. 2674. Something is wrong. 2674. You click place. Then we're going to have dotted lines. There is our order. What we have is, if the price comes here, the broker is going to sell it for us. And then it's going to get us there in a loss of, how much is that? Of a $10. If we are in profit, we're going to be in a profit of $34. So this is how you take your pending orders. Do you have any questions on pending orders before you can move to a different topic? Let me just delete it for now. Questions on pending orders? How to buy and sell pending orders? That is what I want you to know for now. If you know those things for tonight, I'm very happy. Let me check what else do we need. Questions?
Oh, my question is TradingView have an app or just a website?
It have an app. If you are using a phone, it has an app. You can download it on your phone.
All right, all right. Thank you.
Welcome. Any other question? Okay, let's quickly go through the day 3 content. Let me see if I skipped something. How to log in. I showed you where to go and find your broker, your server, your ID and password. And then navigating the interface. I showed you some basics on how to use the interface. Opening and closing trades. I showed you how to open and close a trade, how to buy and sell. Understanding charts and time frames. We just touched on the red and the green things in the time frames. Let me mute you all. The red and the green things and the time frames, 1 minute and so on. Using technical indicators. This is an advanced topic. It's gonna confuse you. We have to move this to the coming days when you're gonna do indicators, the Bollinger Bands, the stochastic, the RSI, and so on. Setting stop loss and take profit orders. I have showed you how to do this. Analyzing market depth. This one, it's the market watch, the market list that I was showing you. We're gonna move to the analysis later. Creating and managing watch list. I showed you how to show all and remove and what else? To only have what you want, or if you can add it back. And then placing pending orders. I showed you how to use buy stops, sell stops, and so on. Customizing chart appearance. I showed you how to change the colors, okay? We basically covered what we are supposed to cover for day 3. And then we move to day 4. Day 4, it's tomorrow. I am going to show you, we have a lesson tomorrow, same time. I am going to show you how to deposit to your account using your ATM card. That is your Visa. And I'm also going to show you how to deposit crypto using cryptocurrencies, just the basics, because this is a deeper context. But just for your understanding, at the beginner's level, I'm going to show you how to deposit and withdraw with cryptocurrencies. And I'm going to show you how to deposit and withdraw using P2P effectively. Now, what I want you to do now, I want you to install this app called Trust Wallet. This is the app that you're going to use for cryptocurrencies transactions. Install this app called Trust Wallet. Just wait. Install this one with the first image here. Let me just download and drop it on your group. My DM is usually flooded. This is the reason that I sometimes take time to respond, especially now the admins have knocked off. I have to filter out the most important messages. That's what I'll respond. Later, the rest I'll leave them to the admins, so they will respond them tomorrow. Okay. I need you to install this app called Trust Wallet. Okay. Install this app called Trust Wallet. This is the app we will use for our crypto transactions. Okay. Then when you're done with the installation, I want you to set it up. Okay. I want you to set it up. Okay, I want you to set it up, then tomorrow we'll take it from there. That is what I want you to do. And then for tomorrow, we are going to cover the following. Yeah, I showed you already. And then from next week, for those of you that we're gonna continue with the face-to-face program in Windhoek, we will cover all these things, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 10, and all the way up to cryptocurrencies within 7 days. Okay, face-to-face, especially Saturday, we're gonna cover a lot of things. And then for those of you that will continue with online from next week, we'll cover all these things. We still have up to the end of November. We'll be having lessons up to the end of November. Let me just drop this course outline for you. I'll drop the course outline on the group. October, November intake. Are we here? Students, are we here? The new intake.
Yes, we are in.
Oh, you are
Yes,
in.
we are in.
Okay,
Yes, we are
Ricardo
here.
and so on. Oh, okay, good. Good to see you are here. For you.
Obviously, we are here also.
All right, great. For you, we have a long way to go. We'll be having this boring Zoom. We'll be having these boring Zoom lessons every day until maybe the end of November. By the end of November, you should be able to trade on your own, okay? They are very boring. Let me just mute you all. These Zoom lessons, they look very boring, but on a daily basis, you're going to learn something on a daily basis. After a month, after 2 months, you'll be a guru in Forex. Trust me. Okay, that is what I wanted you to know for tonight. Do we have questions for what we just did? If we don't have questions, then please leave for me a comment in the chat room for now.
I have a question.
Okay, if you have a question, come through. If you don't, for the rest of you, just leave a comment on how was the lesson tonight while we are attending to questions. Yes, please come through if you have a question.
When you come to placing pending order, can I if I placing pending order can be done once.
What do you mean, can it be done once? Do you mean are you able to do 2 or 3 pending orders?
Yes.
Yes, you can do as many as you want, depending on your account. Because considering if you have 2 and your stop loss is a $10, you're gonna lose a $20 when they'll both be triggered. If you do more, if your account can afford, it's okay. But then you don't have to do more. You can increase the lot size if you want to take a bigger risk. Instead of you using a 0.01 lot, after you discover that a 0.01 lot gives you a stop loss of a $10, if you want to risk a $100, you have to use a 0.1 lot, 0.01 times 10. You get it? Then since if you have already taken one of the position, you now use 0.09 in the remaining $90. Those are the tactics that you can use to save you time. You use multiplications on the lot size. But yes, you can take as many, you can place as many pending orders as you want.
Cool.
Cool. Great.
I have a question. It's not a
Yes,
question, but a request.
yes, Bonifacius.
Yes. I was struggling to log in, and I did not hear about the survey and the broker. All those lessons I missed.
Bonifacius, can I drop a recorded lesson on the group, then you go through the first part that you have missed?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I think that would be fair enough. Let me just, now I can't drop it because it's still active. When it ends, that's when it will have to convert, and then that's when it will be available. Yeah, but I think that would be fair. I better drop a recording, then you go through the part that you have missed.
Okay, it's not a problem, sir.
Okay, good. Any other question? All right, if there are no questions, please drop me a comment in the comment section on how was the lesson. And we have a 2000 giveaway month end, not to forget. Follow us on Instagram. I'll drop the link on the group. Just go and like, share, and then you comment. You don't have to comment, just like and share. You follow us on Instagram, number 1. Number 2, you share the flyer that is promoting the 2000 giveaway. Then you will stand a chance to win a share of a 2000 next week. We have some airtime giveaways coming up. Should be this weekend. So we'll be having some promotions as well. Just stay tuned. We have a lot to benefit. All right, have a blessed night ahead. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Bye. Good night.
Thank
Good
you so
night.
much. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Most
Goodbye, my boss.
welcome. Bye.
All right.
Invite your friends so they can attend tomorrow also.
Okay, okay.